Is she to be buried in a Christian burial when she willfully seeks her own salvation?
I tell thee, she is. Therefore make her grave straight. The crowner hath sat on her head, finds it a Christian burial.
How can that be, unless she drowned herself in her own defense?
Why, 'tis found so.
It must be. It cannot be else, for here lies the point. If I drown myself wittingly, it argues an act. An act hath the branches. It is to do act to perform. She drowned herself wittingly.
Nay, but hear you, good man Delver.
Give me leave. Here lies the water. Good. Here stands the man. Good. If the man goes, he goes. Mark you that. But if the water come to him and drown him, he drowns himself. Argal, he's he's guilty of his own death, shortens not his own life.
But is this law?
Ay, Mary, is it? Crowner's quest.
Will you hath the truth on it? If this had not been a gentlewoman, she would have not been buried out of Christian burial.
Why, there thou sayest, and the more pity that the great folk should have account nance this world to drown or hang themselves, the more they're even Christian. Come, my spade. There is no ancient gentleman but gardeners, ditchers, and grave makers. They hold up Adam's profession.
Was he a gentleman?
What art a heathen? How dost thou understand the scripture? The scripture says Adam digged. Could he dig without arms? I'll put another question to thee. If thou answered me not in the purpose, confess thyself.
Go to.
What is he that builds stronger than either the mason, the shipwright, or the carpenter?
The gallows maker. For that frame lives out 1,000 tenants.
I like thy wit well, in good faith. The gallows does well. But how does it well? It does well to those that do ill. Now those dost ill to say the gallows is built stronger than the church. Argal, the gallows may do well to thee. Too thin again come.
Who builds stronger than a mason? A shipwright or a carpenter?
Ay, tell me that, and unyoke.
Marry now, I can tell.
To it.
Mass, I cannot tell. Has this fellow no feeling of his business? He sings in grave making.
Custom hath made it in him a property of easiness.
'Tis isn't so. The hand of little employment hath the daintier sense.
But age with his stealing steps have clawed me in his clutch, and has shaped me in the land as if I'd never been such. One.
That skull had a tongue in it, and could sing once. How the knave jowls it to the ground as if 'twere a Cain's jawbone. That did the first murder. This might be the plot of a politician, which this ass now reaches, one that would circumvent God. Might it not?
It might, my lord.